We asked a number of people what word comes to mind when they hear the word Bible, and this is what we got.
This word is interesting. Truth. Inspired.
We're calling it the Great Bible Experiment, and in September, we'll be exploring the Bible in New Haven, Albany, Providence, and Boston through a series of town hall discussions led by 3 very different people with very different perspectives: a United Methodist Clergywoman, a secular Jesus follower, and a Catholic priest. And you're invited to join in the conversation.
In fact, God has molded me.
We really want to hear from people what their concerns about the Bible are, and to see if hearing that there are other ways to interpret it might help them get to the riches that actually all 3 of us, even the non-religious person, believes that there is wisdom and riches within the Bible.
My word would be wisdom. If you can somehow, as a non-religious person like me, get past the religious stuff, for lack of a better term, you can see that the Bible is a great repository of wisdom that's been sort of time-tested over the ages, and that's still there. I think some people would be delighted to know that they're allowed to draw wisdom and inspiration from the Bible, because this conversation has to do with the big questions about our lives, our ethics, our morals, the meaning that we have in our lives, what our lives are about.
As soon as you say the word Bible, I get excited. My word that comes to mind, into my heart, is love. I see the Bible simply as an exploration in the experience and the mystery of love. It's really about letting go. It's about sacrifice. Some of it's about suffering, and some of it's just waiting and waiting and waiting. These are lessons of life, and the Bible teaches you those lessons.
My own Bible word is window. It's a window into a different culture and age and time and way of thinking, way of being in relationship with each other and with society. But I also step on the other side of the window, and as a Christian, it becomes my lens for looking outward into the world.
I have found that there are others who sense that there's something interesting and compelling that's in there, even though they're not religious, but they don't know if that's available to them. They don't know if they're allowed to talk about it. They don't know how to talk about it. They may see that there's lots of stuff in the Bible that's either puzzling to them or off-putting, but in the midst of that, there may be some things that are super important.
This series of discussions is not evangelism. This is not an attempt to make people who aren't religious into religious people. This is about education and to give people a forum to tell their stories.
I hope people walk away with an openness to just have a dialogue, just simply have a conversation.
What would your word be?